Hey everybody, it's Josh from Biggooseadventures, and this is the brutally honest truth of 3 years of using Hims Regrowth product. It's a combination of an Naxodil finasteride product, and I'm going to look at before and after pictures. I took some pictures this morning. It's been 3 years since I started using hair regrowth products, and I'm going to give you the brutal truth, the brutal, honest truth about these products, this product. And I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm not telling you what will work for you. I'm just going to give you my experience with the product. Is that, well, first let's look at before and after pictures. So here is a picture. I'm going to look at my phone because I'll show you on screen here. But this is the first day. This was literally December 13th, 2023. And if you look at the back of my scalp, the back in the, they call it the crown, there was a lot of hair loss, and the hair loss was moving forward towards what they call the horns, the front of the head. And in the horns, if you look at the horns there, in person, it felt like it was getting thinner and thinner. And I felt like the peninsula, or what you want to call it, my cul-de-sacs, the big bays on the side of my head where I'd already lost hair since my 20s, had been gone for a long time, was getting thinner. And so that's what prompted me to try Hims. I was like, I'm not ready to lose all my hair. I know some of you are going to put in the comments, go to Turkey, but I just, I don't really, I don't think I want surgery unless I absolutely have to. Now let's go to the picture I took this morning. And very similar picture here. You can see here, let me go to it. Here's a picture. So here's a picture. You can see that the hair is definitely thicker in the crown. Not perfect. There's still, it's not exactly perfect. This is 3 years everyday use. Even on vacations, traveling, I never miss a day using Hims. And then you can see the horns is relatively, in my opinion, looks the same. Didn't really grow any new hair at all. Essentially, my experience was that all the hair I had, it made it thicker. It definitely worked in making all the hair I had thicker, that's for sure. But by no means, I do think in the back where my crown is, there's still slightly looks bald, but I think it looks a lot better than it did when I started Hims. So, after 3 years of using Hims, I can safely say, at least from my experience, that this product definitely preserved what I had. So I guess what I'm trying to say is if you're thinking you're losing your hair, it's probably better to start this sooner than later. My horns were bald since I was in my mid-20s, and I don't think unless there's a breakthrough or I want a hair transplant that will ever grow back. That's the brutal truth. The brutal, honest truth is that it pretty much preserves what you have and regrows hair where you have follicles. Here's a side-by-side comparison. So you can see here on the side-by-side, 3 years ago, you can see a lot more balding on the crown. I do think that the front part of the horns looks a little better than it did back then. The significance, I guess you guys put in comments, is it significant? But I definitely see major hair regrowth. My experience with Hims has been great. You go online, you get the app. This is not sponsored. They're not paying me to do anything. This is totally, I would say, speak to a healthcare professional. But Hims definitely was very easy to use. You go on, they make you take pictures, they give you assessment. There's an option for a pill, a combination pill. I didn't want to take any systemic drugs. So I decided for the topical. When all the studies I read, the topical and the pill seem to have similar results as far as hair regrowth where you have hair. So this is my 3 years, brutally honest truth. I think if you're somebody who didn't want hair surgery and you wanted something that was shipped to your house, Hims is a great solution to preserve what you have. That would be my opinion. It's going to preserve what you have. It will only regrow hair where you have hair already there. If you're like me and the horns have been gone forever, I don't think it's going to do a lot for you. So real price is about $200 every 5 months. It's not insurance covered, but relatively easy product to use. So that's my brutally honest truth. Mixed results. If I had to say at the end of it, it's mixed. It's not perfect. Definitely better hair than I had when I started it, but not my ideal. I would love for all my hair to grow back. So Hopefully in the next year or two, there's a new drug called, I guess they're saying called PP405. It's supposed to regrow hair for areas like this where there was no hair. So I'm gonna wait till that comes out before I go get surgery. I just don't like getting invasives, but I hope this helps you if you've been considering HIMS. I hope this video has been helpful, and I will continue to post every so often about my hair loss journey. All right, that's it for now. Bye.